so far. And I will be bringing you this game number 3 with no broadcaster except for me. I am your broadcaster, Hasbaz, and welcome to game number 3. Goblin Leds unsuspectingly taking a game off NIP. Who would have ever expected that? Of people who qualified for the last major, didn't go out in the first phase, did fairly decently, losing a game to this relatively unknown stack here of Goblin Legs. Let's have a look at the bans. Again, the Pudge ban, the Oracle, and finally the Abaddon. They didn't have first pick, so they had to let through the Pangolier. And they're taking through Thieves' Doom. We've seen Goblin Legs ban this every time in the second phase. It looks like they just don't want to have to deal with it again. So they're removing the Doom. So they're taking the Doom in the early phase. But let's see, do Goblin Legs have something to be able to deal with this Doom? Do they have an idea of what to counter it in lane with?
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
And they're taking Sux's Earth Spirit. Okay, so a very different Earth opening here from NIP. Previously, they had been taking their 5 and their 4 position, but they're really placing a high priority on this Doom. Let's see if it pays off for them. Goblin Legs, we saw them take the Pangolier in the first stage of their first draft. I can't quite remember what they comboed with it, but let's see if they take another 5 position. Because it was Dupe playing this Pangolier. I would like to say, actually, something I didn't focus on a lot, that Cupe's Echo Slams every single time were absolutely amazing. Like, he really showed what he was made of on that Earthshaker. But Goblin Legs, they're taking their time. They're thinking about it. They have a lot of time remaining here.
Dire team ban.
And the Razor. So this is the same opening as game number 1. They've taken this Razor all 3 games, but they've shown they play it in both the mid lane and the off lane. So that will give NIP some sort of pause to think about here. So, Earth Spirit, they ban out the Grimstroke. Okay, I like that Grimstroke ban because obviously you don't want to be letting your side be double doomed. Grimstroke with the Link, also powerful versus the Pangolier. That's a heads up ban there. But NIP, what are they going to ban out? Are they going to get rid of the Viper? We saw it played so well by Seiyu. But we know he can play the Razor. Will they ban the Troll? Or are they going to continue with their standard bans? Banning the Lifestealer and there was another hero they're banning in this phase, usually. I mean, NIP will remind me, hopefully. Doom Carry Kappa. I did see that yesterday, played on by the side of Tigers. But I don't think this is going to be a carry Doom.
Dire team ban.
Oka, believing in his shards. That's a nice emote you have there. Oh, you have your own channel, Oka. I like your emote, man. It's a really cool Pangolier. So they do ban out that Troll Warlord. I thought SH played it really well. And so they're not letting it go through again. Goblin Legs. Are they go... I don't think they're going to ban the Naga Siren. It looks like they weren't afraid of letting it through for a second time. So I think they might have some sort of idea. Are they going to ban another 5 position? Or do they just think the Grimstroke was so high priority to remove that you can't let it through? A T-Panda, why can't you stream? Do you not have, is there an issue with your internet?
Radiant team ban.
Honestly, I think it's crazy that the fact that just because he plays it so often in pubs, they feel the need to first ban this Pudge. That's something I honestly never thought I would see in a professional game. And they do ban out the Naga Siren. Okay, so Ace, he isn't going to be able to play that very long game with the Naga Siren. So does this mean Goblin Legs want to go back for that Spectre? Because they feel they can win with the Spectre as long as the Naga Siren's not on the table. I'm curious here. I think NIP might think about banning out the Spectre. But no, they ban out the Morphling instead. So is this a Terrorblade for Ace? That's usually what we see when we see people ban out Morphlings, that the Terrorblade is the pickup. But yeah, we do have game number 3. Are we going to see the Ace Arc Warden? Arc Warden received a few buffs. A much longer duration on his Spark Wraith means you're able to get more farm. You're able to split push harder.
10 seconds remaining.
Your upload is ripped. Oh man, that's so sad. I'm very lucky because I have gigabit internet in my building. I got very lucky. The rest of the UK's internet is awful, but I hit the mod load with where I live, luckily. Doom and Earth Spirit are pretty good against Morph. But, I mean, it's just, if a Morphling gets out of control, he'll build a Lincoln Sphere. You're not too afraid. What are they going to pick here? NIP, they should be taking their 5 position now. You don't want to reveal too much. So you take the CM. Wow, okay. Okay. So I think with the CM, you want to take a hero who utilizes that extra mana to turn into farm. So I think you either want the Spectre, the Terrorblade, because then he just gets as many Conjuring Image Illusions as he wants. Or I actually really like PL with Crystal Maiden, because then you can spam Lances as often as you want.
5 seconds remaining.
But NIP, they're going to have to reveal their cards fairly soon. Goblin Legs, they'll take their 5 position here as well. And remember, we know that this Razor could be either an offlane or a mid lane Razor. We've seen them play it in both positions. If you take a 5 position here for Goblin Legs, you're not revealing too much. And they go for the Witch Doctor. Okay, so this Witch Doctor is the answer to Doom in the lane. He'll level up the Maledict. So even though Doom is so tanky, hopefully you are able to kill him. I'm pretty sure that's what the thinking is with the Witch Doctor pick here. Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. CM is one of PP's signature heroes. That and a Treant Protector. They're the 2 heroes he is most known for. Sorry, I would like to say, as soon as I saw that Morphling ban, I knew this would be the pick by NIP. And it goes so well with the Crystal Maiden, because you're just able to spam Conjure Image off cooldown. You don't have to worry about the mana cost, and it allows you to accelerate your farm even faster than before. Why Terrorblade? It's just because, I mean, they just must not feel confident in the Arc versus the Razor. Or the Arc versus the Pangolier. They must have their reasons. But Terrorblade, so what they need to do is they need to pick a space-creating mid-hero for Fata, where these heroes, they could go around us for. Meanwhile, Ace, he does what he does in the first game and just jungles till he's ready to fight. I think that's what we're going to see. It's a 4 protect 1 strategy, really, where they make the space for Ace to be able to carry NIP to victory. But because they banned out the Morphling, there wasn't space to ban out the Lifestealer. He will be going for that Radiance. But once Terrorblade is strong enough, he doesn't really fear the Lifestealer. So Goblin Legs, I feel they're the ones who have to hit a bit of a timing versus this Terrorblade. So they want to be pushing, I would say, about 30 minutes for the side of Goblin Legs.
10 seconds.
Lifestealer, obviously very good in lane versus the Doom. You are able to rage off that Infernal Blade.
5 seconds.
Also, open wombs on top of the Doom, plus the Maledict. I think they do have kill potential versus this Doom with Witch Doctor Lifestealer combination. Puck, I think, is a really good hero for Nip. That's a really good call. So, Fata plays Puck really well. And Puck can do decently versus the Razor if it's a mid lane Razor. So, I like. Yeah, I think Puck. I think you're right. Puck is really good for NIP here. Because also, with the Terrorblade, the main thing is people just run away from your Metamorphosized Illusions. And with that Dream Coil, you're able to hold people in place. And he'll probably even go for an Aghanims versus the Lifestealer. So yeah, I like the Puck for NIP if they go for it. If not, any other mid laners who are good here versus Razor and Lifestealer. I mean, you could go back for the Mirana. I don't think the Mirana's awful as well. They used that in game number 1 and Fata looked pretty damn good on it. And Quap. Actually, yeah, Quap isn't bad either. You know, that pure burst through the Lifestealer Rage. He does beat Razor in the mid matchup. Sort Viper, I don't think is great for NIP here. I just don't think they really have enough for it. Like, there's nothing to break. They don't need the magic damage. And yeah, they do ban the Mirana by 4 Goblin legs. NIP, luckily, they do have the full last pick of this draft. They will get to see the reveal by Goblin legs, what they want to pick. Pseudonymical. If they pick Viper, you're going to bed. That's crazy.
10 seconds remaining.
You have to let NIP pick whatever they want to pick. I don't think it should be a Viper.
5 seconds
Viper
remaining.
isn't good versus the Razor, I don't think. But Goblin legs, are they going to take an offlaner here, or will they take another mid laner? OD is still in the pool. OD is so good versus the Terrorblade, but obviously weak to the Doom. But if you're dooming the OD, the Lifestealer has the ability to run rampant. Because OD just counters Terrorblade really hard. I might take it here, if I'm honest. But no, they do go with their offlane in the Brewmaster. In case you didn't know, Brewmaster is good versus the Terrorblade. With that Wind Panda illusion, you are able to get rid of all the Terrorblade illusions. So this Brewmaster is a counter to the Terrorblade in that sense. So I think that is a decent pickup on the Brewmaster. Also should do fairly well in the lane versus the squishy Crystal Maiden. I think, you know, a few hits on the Drunken Brawler and Crystal Maiden won't be able to survive.
5 seconds remaining.
This is a 3-position Brew, I think. It's Pango 4, 3 Brew, 5 Witch Doctor. So NIP, they have last pick of the draft, and what are they picking? The Queen of Pain! Congratulations, chat, you got one right. They're taking the Queen of Pain. They just want that burst damage versus SH versus Brewmaster, and it's just so good in the mid lane versus the CU Razor. Chat, really good call. So, we're on to game number 3. I've been betting against Goblin legs every stage of the way because I'm an NIP fanboy, and I'm not changing my mind. NIP, you can win this match. You can go through to the upper bracket of GSL. I believe in the Ace Terrorblade. However, who do you think is going to win in the chat? We already have someone saying they believe in Goblin legs. Unimmortal guy, you're a Goblin legs fanboy as well. What is happening today?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So we're just waiting a little bit before we get into that draft. 48 seconds now. But let's keep reading chat. PPD has this easier. Goblin sales gone last reason. Gone last season. Okay. In case anyone was wondering, Okia is a weeb. Type your IARs in the chat, please. I would like to see some IARs. Don't Google Fataquap. But Nos, you believe in Goblin legs. And Reaper has all his shards on Nip. Let's hope he is not going to run out of shards. DPD and NIP fanboy Nolan88, you're in the same boat as me. Okay, Goblin legs, I do think they do need to try a teeny bit. Anyway, we've been hyping up this match. We're in game number 3. Baldo, you did call the cockpit. Stimmers, there you go, using the IIRs. I knew people would use them. Oh, Pifug. Oh, that's nasty. That's a nasty mistake there. Anyway, guys, I would like to welcome you to game number 3 of this best of 3. NIP, who would have thought they would have lost game number 2? But Goblin legs, they just managed to hit their timing so well. Queen of Pain, I wouldn't be surprised if she levels her first point into Blink just to be able to get rid of the Razor static link. We have seen this a few times. But they finally have the 3-3 Doom. This has been banned out every game. They managed to slip it through by taking it in the first pick. Is it going to pay off for them? So chat thinks that Goblin legs have the better draft, but you believe in NIP and how good they are at playing the game. I think that's a fair thing to say. But honestly, I think NIP, they showed that if they're able to take the game late, they're able to win. And I think they're just going to create space and Ace will carry them. He wasn't able to do it on the Phantom Assassin, but I think he can do it on his Terrorblade. Well, the thing about the CM pick is it allows Quap to be able to spam her spells in the mid lane. It allows you to use Infernal Blade whenever you want. And the main thing is it speeds up the Terrorblade's farming. Because usually as a Terrorblade, you run out of mana and you have to keep varying clarities to yourself. And Ace, is he actually going to be first blood here? They successfully get the cast, but they're not going to chase uphill. Boogie hasn't leveled into anything. They're just going to push Ace back. So 2 for 2 rune exchange. But yeah, the Crystal Maiden actually accelerates the Terrorblade's farm. You might not think it, but he does. But the brew pick here on Boogie is so good that Wind Panda versus the Terrorblade, able to dispel away all of his illusions. They're going to have to really try and kill Boogie. It was a nice double Crystal Nova there, but the swashbuckle away from Coupe. Boogie, he doesn't have any sort of that mobility. Saxa does have that Orb of Venom, so they have the slow and PPD. He has, with that Mango, they have the second slow onto Boogie. Coupe, swashbuckle, it's still on cooldown. Are they going to be able to run down this man? He actually pops the Drunken Brawler, so he's able to get that speed as well as that evasion, but Saxa as well as PPD. It looks like they really care about defending Ace's lane. 3-3, he's got the lane where he wants it. Has he used Devour yet, or is he saving it? He would have regen by now with the level of Devour, so he's saving it to be able to pick up a big creep, going over to his jungle. And, oh, not the big Satyr. He's going to take an Hellbear. It's a decent creep, but what you really want is that Satyr Tormentor. But finally, they are defending Ace inside the tri-lane. They've got the successful pull, hopefully by Saxa and PPD. They are just zoning Boogie. He hasn't got any CS on this Panda just yet. 3-3 with the Hellbear aura gives him a bit of attack speed as well as that Thunderclap, another ability if he chooses. But remember, I really do think they do have kill potential. They have the open wounds. Once Pexu gets at least a few points in that Maledict, that top lane is going to become a lot tougher for 3-3. But Saxa successfully getting off the pull, and also the full pull to the hard camp. They're able to get a lot of farm. Boogie only on 2 CS. Well, you can see Ace getting almost everyone here. And let's have a look at this mid lane. Fata has the blink. Only 10 damage total. He doesn't really mind. And Seiyu just taking damage every time from that Shadow Strike. Already 2 points in it here for the Quap. This is a Quap dominated lane. So they honestly might have to rotate some help in for Seiyu at a point that's coming up soon. Butter just thinking about diving the tower, trying to get that Shadow Strike. If anyone watched my 1v1 versus Lipinsk yesterday, you'll realize these kind of things are very important. They actually have an Invis rune on Saxa. I don't know if they're going to be able to set up a kill. He is still level 1, so they don't have the slow. But PPD, he's getting his pull contested. But they might look to turn Saxa, revealing himself that he's here. And this is enough to send Boogie packing. Top lane. Only 1 point in the Maledict. Because he is only level 2, 3, 3. He has got his level 3. He needs to be using this Devour every time he does the cooldown. And he will use it. Then the Maledict, they slow him down with the open wounds. This is what we talked about. He has 1 point into Scorch Earth, but they did save the stun. The Maledict is still ticking down on him, but he should be just fine with that Tango as well as the Devour regen. But he does need to be careful. A few more points in that Maledict, a few more points in the open wounds, and 3-3 is able to be killed. But it was a really heads-up pickup, getting that bonus movement speed thanks to the Scorched Earth. He knows exactly what he's doing. And this Arcane Aura, it is making this lane that tad bit easier for him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Razor is ahead on CS, but I think things will change. And only 5 stolen. Now he's very happy to trade up with Seo. Seo affected by that double Shadow Strike. The Fata, he will come out ahead in this lane. And I wouldn't be surprised to see that he spent a lot of regen here on the Razor as well. They are rotating in Peg, so it looks like 3-3? What is... Oh, actually, did 3-3 just pull the lane, like, this way? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the minimap, and I think that's honestly what Pexu's doing here. So over here, PPP, they are zoning back Boogie. Boogie only 3 CS as well as still level 2. They've done a great job there, but they get the Sword Shackle onto PPP, and it looks like he might be first blood, but he's able to navigate his way through the trees. And Fata actually claims the first blood in the mid lane, but they have rotated Pexu here. Are they able to kill off Saxa? They've used Metamorphosis on Ace, and he's going to clean up onto Pexu. These lanes going a lot better for NIP. So Fata able to get that kill in the mid lane and an Arcane Rune. He is getting a fair amount of mana, but he doesn't have Blink Strike for a few seconds. 7, 6. And I think he will be okay. Boogie, he's looking for that last CS. But Fata getting the bottle delivered to him. They're looking to turn this around. They roll forward. They have the stun. They have the dagger. And I think Boogie, he's just going to tick down to that. The Razor taking advantage while Fata is busy getting kills on the map. 3 kills for NIP. They weren't able to get a single turnaround for the side of Goblin legs. And this mid lane, I don't think you can come to it as the Razor. Fata demonstrating that the Razor, you are just going to die again and again. Level 5, but this is what we saw in the first game. He farms up both these, creating a double stack. While Seiyu, he really knows what he's doing. He's got 3 points into the unstable current, only 1 into the plasma field. When he gets more, he's going to be able to farm these double stacks. This is just so impressive. We saw him come out ahead due to it. But they've rotated all 3 people bottom. They realize they want to get this level 6 on Boogie. But look at this. Level 5 on Ace. Level 2 on Boogie. This bottom lane going so far in favor of NIP. And Fata has his level 6. Has the ultimate skill. And does he have a TP to be able to get to mid lane? They have the Maledicts on top of Ace, but he's going to be just fine. And Fata rotates. There's a big Sonic Wave on top of 2 of them. He gets the double kill. Now he's looking for the third. Pexu slowed down by the Crystal Nova. And Pexu, he might be affected by Maledict, but the triple kill onto Ace. Sorry, the triple kill onto Fata. I thought Ace was going to get that kill. They might let him have it. But we are really seeing the ability of the Crystal Maiden. Fata, that TP rotation. A massive level 6. And Boogie just having the most rough time I've ever seen. But while Boogie's having a rough time, SH is having a great time. Already completed his hand of Midas. They're rotating in Pexu. They're rotating in Kupu 3-3. He does have a TP, but he has to wait for them to use the stun. They haven't successfully put the Maledict down, but he does have to do. They have the stun, the Maledict, it connects Kupe. With the swashbuckle, is it going to be enough? They use the stun, and he TPs away. He TPs to Shrine instead of to base, but it should be enough heal for him. What a great play by 3-3, just waiting for that cask and then instantly TPing away. And now he has the Alpha Wolf Aura. If they look to fight early, that bonus 30 damage is nothing to be sniffed at. Fata, his ultimate is on cooldown. What do you build on a Queen of Pain? Is he going to go for the Veil? Does he build a drum? Does he even build an Atos? What is the build on this mid lane Queen of Pain? I haven't seen it much in meta. But 3-3, he's been soaking up his level 6. He's asking you for a rotation. He can't get this solo kill with... Yeah, he can't. With only level 1 in the Infernal Blade, I don't think he can do it. With Fata rotating up, he's going to go for the Doom over on SH. He successfully gets the Doom, and now Fata. You're not going to be able to get away. They have level 2 in the Shadow Strike, but you don't even need to use it. They have the 2, and Fata rotating all around the map. He's been in the bottom lane, he's been in the top lane, and getting kills everywhere he goes. This Queen of Pain is hungry for blood. Metamorphosis from Ace, they're hunting for blood. But Saxa in the trees, finding the level 3 Boogie, but no Blue Spit to be afraid of. They do have the Maledict, and I do think he will tick down to it. Remember, this is a level 2 into the Maledict. Saxa, will he die to the last pot? No, he's going to be able to survive, but Seiyu rotates. He's caught PPD. PPD trying to TP away. They know there's no stun, and just TPing away for the Razor ultimate. They don't have enough lockdown for the side of Goblin Legs, and NIP, they're just TPing away almost every single time. Butter has completed his treads. What is the next item for him? Looks like he's just ferrying out Clarity, so we don't really know what it is. But 3-3 actually happy to trade with SH. Now he has that Alpha Wolf Aura. So we're going to switch to net worth in about 2 minutes, and then we'll see how this lane phase has truly panned out. But Ace, he's #1 in the net worth. Doing very well for levels. He was almost uncontested. And Boogie, level 3 at 8 minutes compared to level 7 of 3-3. And we miss another kill in mid lane. Actually, the kill going over to PPT. But they're more than happy to fight up. He doesn't care about losing some of his damage because he has the Sonic Wave off cooldown. How much health does he have? Luckily, he has just enough health to be able to live through it. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Fata would have dived that tower. 2-3 being a bit aggressive. They're rotating Pexu. He has the stun and the level 2 Maledict. But 3-3, he is just going to retreat. So healing up. Butter with his ultimate. Are they going to look for another kill? This is the kind of domination I expected from NIP. 8-0 is the score. At this early stage, they will hopefully be getting the first 10 kills. And defending my shots. The slow onto Boogie. They also have the stun. And Ace is here, Boogie. He has managed to pop the level 2 Drunken Baller, but as soon as it fades off, Seiyu, he's rotating, but Saxa TPing away. They have nothing to stop this. And just not enough damage. Living on a sliver of health is Saxa. As Seiyu, okay, this is the second time this has happened to him. He doesn't feel good. And Fata rotates in, not even needing to use his Sonic Wave. He's put 4 points into the Scream of Pain. So he's able to maintain his farm on this mid lane Queen of Pain. We're going to have a look at the farm, and we can see SH, even though he died once, this Midas, it is paying off. He is top of the net worth, but he's not that far behind Ace. And Brewmaster TP's in on Boogie. But Ace, with the Metamorphosis, this is a level 8 Terrorblade. He's going to take your towers and your life. Gets the last hit with ease there on Ace. Even getting a whole bunch of knights. And now, are they looking for more? Are they going to try and gank Seiyu? It doesn't look like it. 3-3. He has Doom off cooldown again. And that was 3 bounty runes for the side of NIP. A 4k net worth lead. 9-0. Who will be getting the first 10 kills? I mean, it's probably NIP, but let's see if Futter, he still has the Sonic Wave. Does he want to use it? So Ace using the last of his Metamorphosis to push out this bottom lane. And just Boogie level 4 to the level 8, 3-3. He was more than happy to farm by himself. They really thought the dual lane or Goblin legs would be able to contest the tri lane. But this is just, given 3-3, you know, the much better game. This is, honestly, I think the best game he's had in this entire series. And they're now rotating fastest to the top lane. They're looking to use the Doom on the lifestealer once again. And SH, is he going to man up against the Doom? He uses the Rage. But now they're going to push in the lane. And they're sitting here with Peksu. Do they have TPs on the side? They do have a TP on the Razor. And they do have a TP on Cube. So if they do have to fight in this top lane, people will be able to rotate in. But they're just zoning them back with 3-3. He's using the threat of the Doom, revealing Fata. The drum on top of 3-3 makes them hit that much faster. And this is just going to be a second easy tier 1 for the side of NIP. SH, how close is he to that Radiance? Not very close. Still needs another 3,000 gold before he's even at that Relic. And all the space. Ace, he's happily gone to the jungle. Meanwhile, Fata and 3T pushing out the runes. And PPD, he's successfully got his level 6. I assume he was the one to use the book. And that's why Saxa, he's the one who has the farm. PPD has the level thanks to that book. But Saxa, he's already completed Earn. And he's working his way towards level 6. Boogie desperately wants a level 6 of his own. And he's even building a Midas. Realizing he has to recover from this awful lane somehow. And Midas is going to be the way to do it. With a catch-up Midas. Is Terrorblade already out of control with 2 Wraithbands? And is this going to be the Yasha? Does he have the rest of the Yasha? Holy hell, he has the full Yasha completed already. 5k advantage. Are they looking to fight this? Defend this tier 1 mid tower. The U is sitting here and they have the roll. They're faking out the roll, but they're showing Coupe. He has tanked the Shadow Strike. That's a level 2 Shadow Strike. And with the Metamorphosis, they're mimicking the roll. There is Peksu. He successfully gets the stun, but it's not going to bounce onto the illusion. And Lifestealer, he's sitting here denying this tier 1 mid. They're thinking about doing it. And with the Lifestealer revealed, no, they're actually keeping their tier 1 alive. But Ace, he's using this Metamorphosis to farm up the stack. He needs to kill off this really annoying creep. I hate the Ancients. This one. The Ancient Prowler Shaman. It's the worst creep to have to farm against. It just entangles you almost every time. And Saxa, he didn't have to rotate for that mid lane engagement. And this is just giving him absolute free farm on the bottom lane. But Boogie, level 6. Smoke up. They have Peksu. They have Coupe. As well as a Javelin here on Coupe. Are they going to be able to get this kill? Queen of Pain as well as PPD. Are they going to get the last hit on the tower? Yeah, they do. And now PPD, he's committing for this tower, but they have the Aces reveal on Seiyu. They do have the stun, the blink away, but they're not able to get it. The stun for Coupe timed perfectly. And now they look for PPD. They get the slow, they get the disarm, but it's not enough. 5 heroes rotate to the mid lane, but they're able to get a very big kill on Fata. Not realizing they have the Atos on Seiyu. A bit costly there for this Queen of Pain. But they do successfully get the last hit on this tier 1 mid tower. And all the meanwhile, Ace, this man, this is basically like the Naga Siren game. He's just farming at absolute will. 7k ahead. Unlike the Naga Siren game, NIP, they won their lanes. So he's even further ahead than in that game, it looks like. But they're looking for more. They successfully get a slow with the disarm, as well as the Atos. He does have Sunder if he's able to use it. He might feel first to use it. They have the silence. Disarm, he gets the Thunder on top of Coupe, and now they roll in. Are they able to save him? There's PPD thrown into the air. Ace, he is going to be able to get away. Saxa with the Magtides was able to get that clean up kill, so first 10 kills go to NIP, but rolled it in. He saved the life of his carry and helped get a kill. And remember, they also forced a really big ultimate in the Bruce Pit. Looking at the trees here is Fata. He has the Sonic Wave. Is it going to be enough? No, he doesn't commit it. He calculates it well, but actually he leaps forward and he kills Pexu. Doom on top of this Brewmaster. He didn't even have split, but you just want to be able to catch up to him. So 3-3, getting that kill. So a big chain of events for the side of NIP, and they're going to be able to take this tier 2 tower, it looks like. So SH, he's been using his Midas. When it's been off cooldown, used another 1,000 gold before he's at that relic. And all the meanwhile, I think, is this Manta style for Ace? No, not quite yet. He's not that far ahead, but he has the Usher as well as his own set of drums. For the team of NIP, it looks like they're farming a bit of a band here with the 2 sets of drums. But Midas here for 3-3. So we're going to see him shoot up, and he might even take the Devour bonus gold talent. Oh! Sucks are rushing towards that Spirit Vessel. This is such a good item. Versus the Witch Doctor, there's not going to be any sort of heal if you're able also to get it on the Lifestealer after he rages. And Pexu, the Lifestealer, he has infested this dragon. They do see where he is, but they leap forward, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any Atos not there on the Razor in time.
Radiant are scanning.
And Fata, I didn't realize this, but he's built a mechanism. He's not able to go for the Guardian Greaves, but an Invis Room picked up by Pexu. He will be able to get a deep ward for that, hopefully. But sucks that here's scouting out Pexu. You're not able to put down the ward without revealing yourself, I don't think. So he's just stalking him all the way. They have Coop. Are they going to be able to get this kill on Saxa? With the Rolling Thunder, he's already extended a Remnant. They follow up with the Malagix as well as the stun, the Death Ward. How long? And with the Swashbuckle, more than enough. But Fata, he's going to be here, able to get a clean-up kill. He doesn't have the Sonic Wave, but with the damage coming out from Ace, that illusion caused by the reflection, more than enough to kill off the Witch Doctor. So you do lose your forward position, but you are able to rotate and get a kill. NIP's cause, they've been rotating so well around the map and securing themselves a 500 gold a minute lead.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Over the side of Goblin Slayer. So Ace, how is he doing? He's actually rushing the BKB. He's changing his mind. It looked like Manta Cell was next on his agenda. But he wants the full BKB so that they're just not able to gank him at all. And he's able to farm in peace. But it feels like I haven't seen him use his ultimate for a while. I really just want to see that Scream bring down heroes for the side of Goblin Slayer. But SH, Relic completed. And Radiance. When they hit Radiance, I expect Goblin Slayer, they really will feel like they have to achieve something when they hit this big peak timing. This is what they're waiting for. And also, Boogie, yeah. So Boogie, he has the Hand of Midas, he is building a Blink. So hopefully you'll be able to hit the Radiance as well as the Blink Dagger timing around the same time on Boogie. So you're able to have a Blink Radiance reveal as well as into the Brew Split. That's what the side of Goblin Slayer need. And they might be able to get a big pick off with that reveal. But until that point, they just had to play so safe. 3-3, he has his own Doom. Building a BKB, they're just tanking up. And soon the side of NIP, they honestly might be unkillable. On this courier, I think we see the full BKB here for Ace. They roll forward, and Witch Doctor affected by the Maledict. You're not able to heal yourself. Is he going to go down to Maledict on the Spirit Vessel? Yes, he is. And actually, Brewmaster not even TPing into the Shrine. Feeling so pressured on the side of Godden Legs. I'm just not sure what map movements they feel they're able to take. SH does have the Radiance now. They roll forward. Are they going to be able to kill this Brewmaster? They do have the Sonic Wave. And they successfully get it before he's able to get off his split. So that they're not going to be able to hit the Radiance as well as Blink Dagger timing. But are they going to be able to get a kill with this Radiance? And also, something I didn't think about is that Ace has this reflection. In fights, after the rage, they're able to get a free Radiance from the side of NIP. So BKB completed for the side of NIP. And I think they might wait for 3-3's BKB and then just take the rest of the tier 2 towers. I just don't see how Goblin Legs are able to fight into the side of NIP. I heard the infest. He's infested into Coupe. Coupe's, this Pangolier is going to be the vehicle for the Lifestealer. And who are they going to catch? Peter Pan Dam. It's only a 5-position Crystal Maiden. He's not who you want. You're looking for something more juicy. You're looking for Ace. But Ace could just beaky TP out if he's caught unawares. On the side of NIP, they seem to be grouped up a bit. 3-3 does almost have money for his BKB. And sucks that doesn't have a smoke. But over here, they break the smoke from the high ground. They're able to get this bounty room. They have all 5 of NIP. This has to be possibly a smoke. Wait, what is Fata building? He has a mech and he has his Orchid as well. That's how they were able to keep the silence on the Brewmaster for so long. And Brew, he doesn't have anything to be able to spell this. If they're able to initiate on him, he's just not going to be able to split at all. 3-3 has his BKB completed as well. So 2 BKBs for the side of NIP. Is this when they look to push? They have Metamorphosis. They haven't used it for anything else. I mean, they could even take Roshan. I feel like any objective on the map is NIP's. But we have a smoke, as well as Doom just keeping his pack leader's aura. We also didn't talk about how nasty this is. He amplifies the damage of Ace by so much. Roll forward, they catch Pexu. They might have been looking for more, but that is a very easy kill on the Witch Doctor, and that's going to lead into a tier 2 tower. Leap forward, here is Fata. He doesn't have the silence because he used it for the Witch Doctor, so able to swashbuckle as well as shield crash. The safety here is this Bangalore. Nip looking so dominant in this game number 3. These are the kind of games they were looking for. Maybe they were just playing around in game number 1 and game number 2, but they're taking things way more seriously here, it looks like. And they have Metamorphosis for a good long while, as well as Pack Leader Aura. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue their push. But it actually looks like Ace is going to be TPing away. So they're actually going to take the last tier 2 tower on the map instead of trying to threaten a tier 3. That's fair enough as well. They were probably a bit afraid of that Brew split and the long and the short death timers by the side of Goblin Legs. Sides here is SH. They're all smoked up. There is a Blink Dagger on the Pangolier. They reform, but they just put the BKB on Ace. They have the Doom on top of the Lifestealer, instantly eliminating that Witch Doctor. And Lifestealer, you're doomed as well, so you're just not able to rage yourself away to safety. 3-3, he's looking for more of the Sonic Wave there onto Seiyu. And just zoning him back for the Pangolier. They have the Atos, and that's a dead Razor. A disastrous fight. They might have successfully got off a Bruce split. But as soon as it ends, they're able to kill Coupe inside the base with the Queen of Pain. And Boogie, he doesn't have a Blink Dagger of the kind. Is PPD able to find him? They get the slow there with the Crystal Nova. Roll forward, Boogie, Spirit Vessel. They're going to be able to kill off this man. Batter, it feels like he's everywhere this game. And while they're killing off your Brewmaster, they're taking your tier 3 tower. NIP looking unstoppable in this game number 3. They go forward. He successfully gets off a Maledict. He's channeling the Death Ward. But 3-3 doesn't care about your... What level is he? Level 7 Witch Doctor to level 16 of 3-3. They're just taking your barracks and they're taking your lives. We have the famous 3-2-2. It's a bit backwards. But over here, they've caught the Lifestealer once again. The Thunder by Ace. He's going to be just fine. Lifestealer, they didn't even have to use the Doom to kill him. They do have buyback on the Razor, and they're going to feel the need to use it. 3-3, is he going to retreat? No. They have the slow on top of Boogie. They know he doesn't have the ultimate. Ace, Metamorphosis, it's been on cooldown all this time. They catch a dagger to the Razor, and are they going to fight him up? Ace, he's just playing objective gaming here. They do successfully get a cast, but no other bounces. And PPD, he looks to turn around, even though he was silenced. And they're just pinging out the racks. They successfully get a silence, so no follow-up spells here from the Pangolier. And feeling good, man. I'm not quite sure. I think that might be a bit of irony there from Pexu. So NIP, they're going to look to heal. And Ace, he has enough money for his full Butterfly, I think. Especially with him farming a few of these camps. So a full Butterfly on the Terrorblade. 23k net worth. They're at the mythical 1k a minute advantage for the side of NIP. And this game is looking almost perfectly in the bag. Let's think about what the side of Goblin Legs can do to come back. I know it's hard, but we'll play a bit of a devil's advocate here. They have Radiance on the Lifestealer. He's building a Manta style, so maybe they're able to split push the map until they're all insanely farmed. And then you're fighting an insanely farmed Terrorblade. And you know what? It's just very difficult for me. NIP, they're going to have to do some serious throws here. Double damage into the bottle here for Ace. He doesn't feel like he needs to use it for Roshan. They're going to save it for pushing for their second set of racks. Pexu setting up for a deep ward. Actually, look how poor Pexu is. Doesn't even have the money for brown boots on this Witch Doctor. I honestly didn't realize that. But actually, they've stopped doing Roshan here by the side of NIP. They get the D ward. But what are they looking for? They have all their ultimates. They can easily claim Aegis if they want it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They also have the BKB on faster. All the cores of NIP are now immune to this Radiance burn. They return back to the pit. It looks like they just weren't confident with the amount of vision they had. They were afraid that the side of Goblin Legs were going to be able to contest and take a good fight versus the Roche Pit because they have Bruce Split, they have the Cask, as well as the Pangolier ultimate. So making sure that they don't take a bad fight, playing this game very safe. They don't want to lose their advantage here on NIP. But Pexu, no boots at 25 minutes. Everything spent on wards. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so poor in any game. This is crazy. The 25-minute mark, Butterfly, Yasha, as well as probably another few items coming out for Ace. This man, he is just so farmed. So they have the double damage. Are they going to use the Metamorphosis for the siege? Because that's the thing. They're just so farmed. They don't need to use these things. Swashbuckle doesn't connect, so you're not going to get a lucky ultimate there. And Fata just popping his BKBs, hunting down the Witch Doctor. They know there's no buyback on him. And with the Bruling, they are throwing this Terrorblade into the air. They did manage to get rid of that double damage with the Purge, but it honestly doesn't matter. They have the Radiance Illusion stolen, the Silence on top of this Lifestealer, and is he going to go down? He manages to get away. The Sonic Wave, he hid into Coupe, but Ace, he's playing objective game, and PPD, he's saying, let it snow, let it snow. He just wants to let it be. Is that the song from Frozen? I think it is. He's just singing Frozen for all his worth. They do buy back on the Brewmaster, but Brewmaster, he has no farm. All he has a Blink Dagger and no Split. Split is off cooldown. The Witch Doctor has restored, but they use the Doom. They don't have to use the Silence when they have a Doom. 3-3, is he going to go for the Lifestealer? Lifestealer tried to fight up, but they've lost Pexu. Pexu channeling his ultimate, but it doesn't matter. They're all dead by the side of Goblin Slayer. NIP, this is an absolute massacre. They're unstoppable, and Boogie, he calls GG. Going through to the upper bracket is the side of NIP. Congratulations to them. What a massacre. Ace playing this Terrorblade to perfection. The tri-lane they had in the bottom lane just gave them such an advantage. 34k at 27 minutes. NIP showing their quality here in game number 3.